Hi Nick, I am Ayon, blogger of boydubai.com. You said you've been traveling around the world, inspiring millions of students, young people from the corporate and from the community. I just want to know, since when did you realize that you have this calling to inspire more people to travel around? You know, what message did you hear? And what message did you hear?
What a great question. This is one of my favorite questions that people ask. The question was, what started my motivation, if you will, to start speaking? My mom and dad always told me to do accounting and financial planning and start a business in that, and then get employees to be the hands and feet, and just get things done. But out of all the people that inspired me to be a speaker was my Indian friend, my janitor at my high school. And I was 17, he was 61 years old, and my Indian friend Arnold came up to me and he said, "Nick, you're going to be a speaker one day." And I said, "Mr. Arnold, you are crazy." And he said, "No, really, I'm going to organize a little group of students for you to speak." And I said, "No way." For 3 months I said no, and then he twisted my arm and I said yes. And I went to go speak in front of 5 people, and I spoke for about 10 minutes and people were crying. And when I saw people crying, I thought, wow, how can a 5 or 10 minute speech bring tears to someone's eyes? And you look at them in their eyes and it's sincere. They really felt like they were touched and encouraged. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. At age 19, I also then found myself in front of 300 students in a public school. And one girl was crying and she interrupted the speech. She said, "I'm so sorry, can I come up there and give you a hug?" And she whispered in my ear, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. No one's ever told me that they love me. No one's ever told me that I'm beautiful the way that I am." And that's when I knew I was born to be a speaker. And when I told my mom and dad I'm going to be a speaker, they said I was crazy. And at 23 years old, I left Australia and I took a personal loan at 10% per annum. I went to California and started the careers from California, and with the help of family and friends there, we were able to do what we've done 10 years later. And so it started with the janitor, and that in itself is such a story, because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about everyone being equal. We're talking about everyone having a purpose, and we know that it's much more important than a title. It's who you are and how you love people, how quickly we are to forgive, how we unite instead of divide. And so those character and those character points and values that we have as human beings, that's what speaks the loudest when you look at a human being. Not where they're from, not how much money they have. And so that's part of that story. So I'm really thankful you asked that question. And
thank you.
As I spoke and I saw people's lives being changed and getting letters and emails, it became the most addictive thing ever to become a speaker and go around the world. I actually count it not just as a privilege, but one of the best jobs in the world, to be able to go around the world and spread seeds of faith and love and hope in people's lives. I just can't wait for my wife and my 2 boys to join me on the road. So I'm traveling less because I'm now a father of 2, but we also have challenged ourselves to reach many, many more people. So that's why we're doing curriculum, because I don't have to travel anywhere to reach millions of people. So we're right now talking to 5 different governments in their education system. So that's my passion. It's youth, but also corporations. They ask me to speak to their teams and stuff. And whoever I'm speaking in front of, however big the crowd is, it's always special, because I know there's someone who needs hope.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.